Harper carefully wrapped another canvas in brown paper. Finally, after what seemed forever, spring was here. The sky was clearing from its perpetual gray, and the humans were venturing into outdoor activities again. As an artist who captured landscapes with her brush and paints, Harper always had a hard time staying put during the cold weather. Living on the Oregon coast meant that she rarely saw snow or sub-zero temperatures, but the whole coastline seemed to lose its color and life during those few months. Brown and gray dominated the horizon, and the bite of the ocean wind was enough to have anyone running for a cup of hot cocoa and the warmth of a crackling fire. Her favorite time of year was filled with color and the opportunity to socialize with friends and customers in the outdoor art exhibits or open-air markets found up and down the Pacific coastline. She loved chatting with the adults and children alike as they admired her work and asked questions about her technique. Harper's cheeks flooded with warmth as she considered the other reason she was looking forward to the warm season. Mason Turley. While his day job consisted of working in the lumber industry, during the warm months he could often be found at Harper's art festivals, doing live wood carvings. His skill with a chainsaw was awe-inspiring, but Harper found herself staring at more than just the art. Who could resist a man as tall and broad as a linebacker with the most mesmerizing golden eyes she had ever seen? She shook her head. Apparently, she wasn't more immune than any of the other women who tried to swarm him at the festivals. The difference was that she couldn't let herself melt like a fangirl. Handsome or not, Harper was still in the middle of building her professional life, and trying to break into the art world took a lot of time and persistence. She simply didn't have time for anything else. Not that her hormones were willing to listen to her logic. She had known Mason for nearly 5 years, after she moved to the coast in order to make a career of her artistic talents. Her crush had come on slowly, though she'd thought him handsome from the beginning. A chat here, a laugh there, a moment when their eyes caught, his quiet willingness to help every person he came in contact with. The paper Harper was wrapping with tore at a corner, and she grit her teeth to keep from saying a word her mother would definitely not approve of. She dropped the paper to the ground and began again, forcing her breathing to slow as she turned her mind to something other than her unrequited feelings for a handsome lumberjack. It wasn't even fair to call them unrequited. Harper had never bothered to try and see if Mason could ever see her as more than a friend. She couldn't. For years, her mother had been breathing down her neck to try and force Harper into a mold that her artistic brain just didn't want to comply with. Sharon Woodson wanted her daughter to be a lawyer, just like her. As a single mother, Sharon had learned that not all jobs paid the bills, and Harper was more grateful than she could say that her mom worked 2 jobs, went back to school, and managed to pass the bar exam, all while raising a little girl.